When it rains, it snores.
Like a rare breed, a breath of fresh air, you can see me. People stand up just to greet me. Role model, kids wanna be me.
It's all about the risk.
Now, later you'll
If anyone pays taxes, instant ban.
The whole thing was easy. I just come and wink my eye like a genie. Crown on yellow peasant can king me.
Die. Fuck semantics.
Really not
Fuck
modification.
taxes. Revolt. Hello, and welcome everybody to a Nickel City X-Wing. My name's Greg, and we have got a banger for you tonight. Well, two bangers. One, my music's not working. I don't know why it's not working. It's just not working. Before we start, let me say thank you to Catherine, Lambolo, Maddie, Fast Blue Tricycle. Appreciate the subs. Bender. Ben, thank you. This first matchup is between the Firebirds and Havoc. I do believe, unless I am supremely mistaken, that Havoc has the 1-0 lead. Yes, Havoc does indeed have the 1-0 lead, as Jake has defeated Aaron 2014 in a close one. This is an assault at the satellite array. You see two different styles of lists here. One quantity, one supreme quality. Mike, thank you for the resub. What was it before it was assault? What does that mean? Crispy wanted this matchup, and I vetoed to make it assault, so let's see what happens. Oh, I think I saw that it was chance. I thought I saw on the thing when I was copying it down that it was chance vetoed into assault. Scramble or something. I think I'd want Scramble against this list. I wouldn't want them getting actions. Something that favors aces anyway. I think I'd want like Scramble or Salvage. Something that takes away actions, but I'm not a captain. What do I have? I don't know. Let's see if I got my colors right. Kara green, Pava pink, Temin yellow, nailed it. He's the blue, Hello red. Yeah. I am actually a little worried about Mark's opening position right now. I think he might end up giving a couple points up. Tango, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you joining. I think Crispy's in a real nice position to get like 3 or 4 points on turn 2. Without really having much in the way of engagements. But we are going to be underway. Game 2 of this playoff series between the Foxes. Or not the Foxes. The Firebirds and Havoc. Cart. Now, closed wing, so that would suggest that they want the barrel roll option. Winiza. Gonna boost up. Big 4 forward. Temin, you get the free lock. Temin's got R68. Is there an M9 G8 here? There's not. One forward for Tomax. Choo-choo-choo. Free lock for Jendon. And a boost. Okay. Vader, 4 forward. And that is the end of round 1. We'll head into round 2. We'll see if they slow roll here, but it does look like we'll probably get a little bit of combat. Ferrosphere here, going to be mean. Yeah, Ferrosphere really good against Vader, right? Although the ships are bunched up so much, it shouldn't be hard for Vader to land a bullseye on someone. It may not be a specific target, but someone. So I think if you haven't got your bets in, now is the time to do so. Else it might be too late. Like that. Bet a semicolon semicolon. What if that unlocked like a secret amount? You have to tell it how much you want to bet, Tango. And Bender. No, not and Bender. Bender got it right. Tango, you have to put an amount. There you go. Here's Vizier gonna do some Vizier things. Given the old focus to Agendum. I'd be disappointed if you weren't with the Resistance, Lambola. Only a 1 bank for Pava. A 2 forward Didn't open foils. I guess you could use barrage rockets, so the foils won't matter that much. Do you use the Temin boost here? The answer appears to be no. And there's the wall of resistance. And yeah, Crispy choosing, you know what? We don't need to negotiate with terrorists right now. Ooh, Jendon. Does Jendon have the bullseye? Oh, wow, that is real close, but I think it's not in. It's so close. It might be in. It's not in. Does Kari have Ferris? Oh my gosh. Okay, never mind. Coming into party. Gonna use the one-time ability. Gonna get a free lock. That is gonna be a stressful thing to do. Unless you take it on Veneza, who doesn't have Ferrosphere. Takes the evade to go with the lock. So where's Vader going? And Palping. So that's going to be a shield on Veneza. This is going to be a 2 dice rebuttal from Veneza for 1. Evaded quite easily. And this will be a range 1 banger against a focus evaded. Oh, it's a terrible roll. Can spend for 1, but it's easily evaded. 1, 2, 3 points for Crispy, and 1 for Mark. We're going to enter turn 3. It'll be real interesting to see what Mark does here. Mark does here. I think you just one forward, and if you can take out Tomax, you can take out Tomax. You can take out Vader, you can take out Vader. The real question for me is, where does Veniza go? Because Veniza could like one bank, right, and fire out the butt, but you're still taking a banger from Jendon with that a proton cannon. Banker right, take on Vizier. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you do like the one bank right, Vizier does that behind you, you can fire those out your butt, right? But now Vizier's gonna cover off that point. Crispy using that big base. Am I allowed to text bombing run on your channel? What does that mean? Sure. Text it all you want. Yeah, I don't think she's getting butt barrage off there. Unless for some reason Jendon slow rolls. Or maybe you have Vizier out the back. I take it back. You probably have Vizier. Oh, I love this barrel roll. It's a good way to eliminate shots taken. And I assume you're going to link this to a... Oh, that's a good question. Do you really want to double stress yourself by locking Temin? And the answer is no. Do you want to stress yourself by locking Kare? Ferrosphere is actually creating dilemmas here for Crispy. And here comes Vader. Now, Veniza doesn't have thing. And again, you can see like he's like, I want to lock, but this Ferrosphere is just being like, oof, oof, oof. I don't think he boosted in the barrage. Barrage is range 2, right? Am I crazy? Does Veniza change things? Web former, you may treat the range requirement as 1 to 2 as well. Okay, yeah. All right, 4 die. It's a beautiful roll. Hit, crit. And you get the re-roll. Socks and sandals, as they say up north. And that'll be 3 shields on Kare. Vader now. Pretty decent start. Spends all 3 force. And that shields down on Vanessa. So what's the target going to be? You got 2 shots into Tomax. 1 shot into Vader, so focus fire will prevail. This will be a classic 3v3 into Tomax. How is Vader not stressed? Why would Vader be stressed? I guess is my question. Oh, that is way too kind. Dude, that's so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. That is very nice of you. Yes, Vanessa doesn't have Ferrosphere. It's the only one going. I think this is out the butt. And just Jendon shaking it off like it doesn't even matter. Well, I know exactly what I'm going to use it for. We're going to do a Nickel City Open in like October. That's what I'm... Oh, gosh. Crispy's green's really coming through. Hopefully you don't see him in dice whinging tonight. No, I did not get confirmation, which means we're going to be doing it on our own. They didn't message me anything. Like, I never expected that they'd be you know, I never expected we'd get the GT. Like, I just... Right? Like, I just didn't expect it. Yeah, people started getting confirmations today, Snuggletooth. We had a couple people post in the Discord that they got confirmed. But what this is going to do is now I don't have to play by their rules, right? So we can do X-Wing. I can do Unlimited. I can do Aerodome. I can do all of it. If I want. Since now I don't have to worry about 32 players. And again, I'm just assuming I'm not getting it. They haven't sent me anything either way. But I assume no news is a no. So I tried to sell RGT on being like a really good location because Buffalo's in a super good location. It's like Ohio, like Southern Ontario, all of New York, even some New Jersey and stuff. Like, it's an easy location. Pennsylvania. We're 6 hours from like Virginia. Like, it's a very good location to get to. I mean, even Detroit's 4 hours away. Uh, like I wouldn't expect like Chicago people to come, but that's just 8 hours. I think Indianapolis is like 9 hours. So like that's probably out of range, but like it's a decent location. So that's what I kind of tried to pitch it on. Being like, this is a good location for a lot of people. Even Canadians would come to NCXGT. Not a bad. Yeah, well, I mean, we get Canadians coming like just to our regular play nights because I, it's just the if you're in southern Ontario, right, like Niagara Falls, that area, right, like it's easier to go to Buffalo than it is to go to like Toronto area. That the traffic to get to Toronto makes that drive a nightmare. It's much easier to just cross the border and come play. 5.5 hours for you to Buffalo. See, that's not bad. I know like Cleveland's 4 hours, so I don't know where in relation in Ohio Catherine is, but I don't think it's that bad. So we're gonna do it. I'm going to do it. The venue is gonna cost me $1,250 for 2 days. Montreal, Canada is on my radar. So I'm actually going there in like a month. I'm actually going to Montreal in a month. If it were in Buffalo, I'll come from Philly. So I've done Philly. I think Philly is 6. I want to say that's like a 6 hour drive. So I've done that drive. I've gone from Buffalo to Philly. Cleveland is 3 hours. Yeah, that actually kind of sounds right. Yeah. Pittsburgh's 4 hours. Like, we've got a good location. So simultaneously, I think I really would like to do X Wing and Unlimited simultaneously. And since I don't have a minimum to worry about, I don't have to worry about stealing one from another. You know what I mean? Like, so with a GT, I figured I was gonna need a budget of like 2,000 to pull it off. That included paying judges, stuff like that. So I think without it being a GT, I could probably do it for like 1,700, 1,600. Depends how what I can do for pricing. Into the Bahamas. What a move there from Crispy. All right, this is 3 dice into Pava, I believe. And I'm gonna... Surprised he's not palping that. Maybe saving palp for Vader. Pava can get up to 2 re-rolls here. Gets the doubles. Off the Pava rerolls. That's a shield on Pava. Now Vader already has Veneza range 1 with the lock. 1 force available plus palp. So you could palp 1. Gonna spend the lock to try to avoid that. And it works. Socks and sandals again. Veneza will spend to try and live. First crit is a direct, and that will be the death of Veneza. 4 points to the Empire. Tomax now going to let loose with a plasma. And it's natties. A full potato. Is she going to spend or take all the shields? Gonna spend. Take 2 more shields. That is shields down. This is a 3v2 shot for Elo. And evade token plus palp would equal 2. And there it is. Kare looking to just do anything here. Doesn't have a focus, just 1. And it's evaded. Ava. Could get your reroll. Does. Well, there's 3. And palp. No palp. Oh, palp was already used. Sorry. I don't know why I thought palp was available. So that is 2 shields on Jendon, finally. Vizier does have a range 3 obstructed shot into Elo. Gets 1. And Elo evades. It'll be 2-2 on points. Which, as we enter turn 5, is going to make it Crispy 10. Mark 5. Buster, odds. Buster, odds. Buster's not drunk on the job. It's just I use the budget technology. Now, timeless. Damn. Lambolo, 17 subs after the massive dono earlier. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. KMA. What is KMA? I just want to see how far in the nickel lead that makes it. Yeah. Again, I can 100% be bought for the nickel leader. Oh. Okay. That's funny. Interval 300 seconds. Go tell what to do. Draft league. Chat. Send an announcement. Sign up for Draft League Season 6 here. I'm sure you all know Draft League Season 6 is signing up now. Great. Oh, they're fighting. We roll blank and a blank, and we'll spend pout for 3. It's the defense dice just not coming through here. It's going to be 2 on Elo. Vader now. Smell the blood. Spends 2 force. Gets 2 crits out of that too. It's going to be hit, crit, crit. another direct, so Elo's going to be down to 1 with a damage sensor array. Elo gets to shoot. This will be a 4v2. And that'll be the last shields off Jendon. And Tomax now is going to go for a kill and gets it. It's going to be 3. Nothing Elo can do about that. And keeping in mind that points don't really matter, it's just about game wins here. If Mark is considering conceding, I wouldn't blame him. Vizier just continuing to be a Vady boy. I think this is going to be 2 points to 1. So we enter turn 6. Crispy 5 away from the victory. Got Pava and Kare both with shields down. Problem for the X-Wings is they're all facing the wrong way. So if things stay like this, that means it's going to be a Havoc 2-0 series lead. Not insurmountable by any means. Especially when you got the likes of Andre, Carlos, Ben, Alex, Ricky playing. But it's not like Havoc's got some slouches on the other end with Daniel, Athy, Mark, MPH, Christian Dawson, Nick, Tango, Foxtrot, who came off the bench this season to just put up a solid amount of wins. Mark just trying to create some distance. I really thought that would be like a too hard into a boost for Tevin, but perhaps thought it was going to run too far. That should be a stress. Am I crazy? Oh, no. Pava doesn't have fair share. So it's free on Pava. Alright. Vader into Pava. This right here could be a kill. One hit, 3 crits. Pava can do a reroll. Spends the focus for 2 evades, so it'll just be 2 crits. Stunned. And a fuel leak. Well, doesn't have a shield to spend to apply the range 1 bonus here, so it's... Oh my gosh. Never mind. Whatever. And Pava is going to spend an R2-D2 charge. That'll do it. That'll trigger off the fuel leak. That's going to put Crispy at 19, and when this round ends, the claiming will make it 21, I believe. And there's really no point in trying to rack up points here. None of these stats get recorded. But it's just habit to kind of play it out, you know? Gets hit crit through on Tomax. There's the 1 Crispy needs. There's the 2. I believe this one's going to go down as 21-8. Havoc jumps out to the early 2-0 lead over the Firebirds. We'll be back with Game 2 in just a second. Let's get the last word.
And now for the last word with Buster Skysfudger.
And remember, folks, resilience is the name of the game. If you fall 7 times, stand up 8. For NCX, I'm Buster Skysfudger.